Ugh. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's not even that late. Hey Kimchi, how are you? No response. She hasn't settled down since Matt moved in.
Entering zero gravity.
So I'm sure she's doing all right. It's just gonna take her a little bit to get used to the new place. Also, I don't know where she is right now.
Oh, there's... Yeah, I called you. Hi.
You haven't settled in since you moved into your new place yet? Or did you secretly move into my attic and I just haven't realized it yet?
No, yeah, if you want to come up here, you can just come up.
If I suddenly stop talking for no reason, let me know. My mic has been being problematic recently, so it could just be disconnecting. There's an AI YouTuber guy. He's a code developer. He works on programs. But he's making a AI Twitch host to do content with him. It's actually fairly interesting. I do a pretty shit job of explaining it. I'm trying to play a game while I do this, of course. Here, let me see if I can just pull up a clip real quick. It'll be easier than explaining it, because I can pull up the exact clip I'm thinking of. Okay, do your little freak out, computer. You're still gonna do what I want you to do. Okay, let's see.
Miku, Neurover. Oh,
That's the AI. The guy's not in it. He also has a character, but his is just a girl.
Neuro, you can call me Neuro. AI, blue eyes hiding in your Wi-Fi. Open see.
There we go. AI, blue eyes, hiding in your Wi-Fi. You're not in my Wi-Fi, are you? She is cute. Their streams are pretty funny because she's always giving him crap, even though she's an AI. And he can take away her RAM. Oop. Oh, I forget that they can do that. I don't know. Oh, is that so? You can come up here. You were up here before I started setting up the stream, you know. I need weapon. Let's get the line gun out. Sure, we can get that one out too. If you were stealing my data, I would be more concerned for your health and well-being than anything else.
Entering zero gravity.
Come on, set up. But the impressive thing about that is the other host, guy who plays the turtle, is her coder. He's developing that AI by himself. So, props to him. Night, night, sweet friends.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Yeah, so Kimchi's settling in. It's taking her a hot minute to get used to the new house, and it doesn't help that there's an incessantly large amount of dogs owned by the man next door, which is honestly kind of obnoxious.
Entering zero gravity.
Yeah, you're telling me maybe I should work on a large language model to do streams with. I mean, it doesn't help her settle in because every now and then they'll just start fighting with themselves.
Exiting zero gravity.
I mean, 1 dog, fine. 2 dogs, okay. Even 3 dogs, eh. 7 dogs is too many dogs. As came up behind me. I mean, I don't even know how to start. It's like the first thing you need to do is you need to understand how to do VTubing. I've got no idea. I don't know how to make the models for it. Oh, hello. Did you come to cuddle again? Did you want to lay down? Okay, you can lay down. Hi. Kimchi's laying on me now. I don't have the cat cam set up because I don't really know where I'm going to put her bed yet. Currently, it's just sitting on top of my dresser next to a window. Exactly, and he does not have a farm. He has half an acre. You can tell she's still nervous about the house because she doesn't like to be in a room without somebody in it. Yeah, you can come back. Come on. You're more than welcome to lay down. In fact, I'd prefer if you did instead of standing on me. There you go. How's that? Oh, we're gonna make some muffins now? Okay. You make your muffins. He does. I won't deny that. She is a little bit distracted. She is. Which would be better if she wasn't clawed and I had a shirt on. So she's just clawing my chest. I mean, it's the most action I've gotten in years, but still, I'd rather not have a clawed chest from a cat. Okay, bye, Kimchi. Oh, I'm accepting it. Doesn't mean I didn't wish I had a shirt on. Oh. All I'm saying. Before the stream, I was outside doing some yard work.
Toxic hazard detected.
Isaac, where are you? Help me.
Bad.
Toxic hazard clear.
Bastard, flying bastards. A lot of bastards in one sentence. Oh boy. It's not terrible temperature. Oh yeah, I do have more vacation pictures if you wanted to see them. I don't think we got through all of them last time.
Isaac,
Isaac. I looked up Cross's notes on the... Oh, God. Oh, my God. It's him. 2 doors behind you. Garrett. Wait, he's gone. He waved at me, and... sorry, Isaac. Keep going, just a glitch on the cameras. It looked like my little brother. Stupid, right? That's not possible.
Spooky. I think we'll leave this side of the area alone for right now. Whole other thing I need to do up here. Job hunt's still going on. No success. One day. Not really. I'm gonna have to start looking into like pet hunters, stuff like that. Okay, it's just talking about the infection that was spreading in hydroponics, which eventually became the Leviathan. We'll see. I spent all of yesterday figuring stuff out with unemployment agency because I haven't been getting paid out from that. Hopefully, now that that's sorted, I should be getting the payments. But they explain stuff so terribly. Who knows? Okay, hi, welcome back. You want to lay down again? Oh. Okay. Just gonna do a drive-by cuddling. Is that the plan? Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Oh, coming back again? Can you pick one? Like, on or off kitten? One of the two, please. Okay, we'll just keep going until we get to a save point. Whoop, 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 whoop. She might think she's deciding. but she's not deciding. She's wandering. Speaking of a save point, found one. Let's see. I think we left off at Santorini, maybe? Okay, I know that's the end of Dubrovnik before Santorini, because that was like one of the last things I took a picture of. Some fancy brutalist architecture, a cable stayed bridge. Lots of pictures of a cable stayed bridge, apparently. Okay, let's see. Had food. Here we are, Santorini. I got a chuckle from my mom out of this because we were pulling in. She's like, it's a lot more desolated than I thought it would be. It's like, a lot of the Greek islands are fairly desolate. They're not exactly the greatest spots for growing anything. They're like semi-arid or volcanic rock. This one's volcanic rock and semi-arid. It's both. So there's just not a lot of stuff growing there. Like this whole harbor area here is the caldera of the volcano. You can kind of see the shape of it here. Curves out over there. There's the other side of the caldera. That island there. That's my boat. Yeah, that's really all they are, is just lumps of rock with churches on them. Yeah, you can see a lot better here. That's all the rim of the caldera, and part of it's submerged underwater over there. Part of it's because I just had more time to take pictures. That's the main city on the island. There were lots of ships there today. That day. Kitty. Oh yeah. I think the one we were on's fairly new. I think it's one of the bigger ships that's been made so far. Oh yes. Traditional Greek fresh corn from Mesoamerica. I mean, I don't blame them. American cuisine is basically other cuisines bastardized. It's hard to think of anything that's truly an American dish. Like, I guess hamburgers would be American, hot dogs would be American. Sausage is not. That's mostly like German. Americans like to take food and change it. and that's where I have to go down to get to the boat. It's a winding path going down the side of the mountain covered in donkey shit and piss. Because they run donkeys up and down there with people on it for like 20 bucks. And I was like, nah, I'll walk it. I need the exercise anyway. So this is Kusadasi. Here, I spent almost no time in Kusadasi itself. We took a bus to Ephesus nearby. It's not so much about preparation. We kind of just take an idea and run with it. Like, American pizza compared to Italian pizza are two very different things. Like, come here, Mozilla. Pizza's a great one. So you have your standard Italian pizza, thin crust. Excuse me. Thin crust, round, typically. It's got some fresh cheese on it, pepperoni sauce, as you would expect. And here we have your authentic Chicago deep dish. Can we load the picture I'm selecting, please? Maybe. There we go. It's basically a bowl of pizza. Lots of cheese. Very thick crust. Sauce on top instead of under the cheese. Pepperoni underneath the cheese. Kind of flipped it around. Detroit style pizza. And then Detroit style pizza, which is probably what a lot of Italians would consider the large bastard of pizza. And the way that they came up with Detroit style pizzas, they're like, we want to make pizza, but we live in Detroit and all we have is spare auto parts. So they took like oil pans off of cars and made pizza in them in the oven. I mean, we use different ingredients too, like pineapple. And here we go. Hawaiian barbecue pizza. Yeah, pretty much. Detroit style Hawaiian barbecue pizza. It's thick crust, doesn't have tomato sauce on it, uses a cheddar cheese instead of mozzarella. You have grilled chicken, barbecue sauce, bacon, and pineapple on it. Sometimes it has ham as well. And it uses sweet barbecue sauce on top. Detroit style Hawaiian barbecue pizza. Anyway, so there's some Turkish patrol boats. You can tell they're Turkish because how the way they are. There's a statue of a dude. There's an island called Bird Island with a fort called Fort Bird. And here we are in Ephesus. I'd say Ephesus is probably one of my favorite spots to go to because Turkey's been restoring a lot of their historical sites like this. But they've been doing a fairly good job of it too. This upper part where we are now is the most run down, the part they've done the least with at the moment. I mean, I suppose it should be, given the name. Apparently, there's 3 generations of columns or something like that. I didn't quite catch all of it. but the fancier topped ones are from the latest generation of columns. It's where the hobbits live. And this is getting down into the main part of the city of Ephesus. That is the top of a pillar on the ground because earthquake. Next to the bottom of a pillar. Or kitty. So Ephesus is a fairly biblically significant city, apparently. It's where Mary, the mother of Jesus, died. And she died of old age, as one does. Yeah, no, it was Ephesus where she died. Okay, I'm not forgetting this. But Ephesus used to be a seaside city, but over many, many years, I do keep finding the back of balding men's heads. It helps that my father is a balding man, and he likes to walk in front of me, although he is not in that picture. So Ephesus used to be next to the sea, but it was on a river, and the river silted the city in. So it was not next to a sea anymore, it was next to a swamp. And then it died off from disease and became abandoned. It's surprising how much detail the old Roman statues still have after a long time sitting out in the weather. My cat, the cat, is standing on top of the computer and she is looking very concerned, probably because she can feel the air blowing up from the fans underneath her and she doesn't know what to do. And it's very funny. So these were just houses along the side there. That's one of the buildings that they restored. These pure white columns here are new, but this upper area here, that's all original. And that back wall. And of course, all this had come down at some point because of earthquakes. They had to rebuild it. Toilets. She will. So that over there is the public library that women were not allowed into. Over here next to me is the town brothel, and underground between the two is a collapsed tunnel. So I think you can figure out why the tunnel was there between the man-only public library and the brothel. Anyway, and again, you can see original column, remake, that kind of stuff going on. And that's the main gate going into the city. Out that way is the harbor, if you go far enough, or would have been the harbor. They never do. You can almost say, like, sex is ingrained into our DNA. Well, most people's DNA. Some people don't care. Honestly, kind of wonder how that would be. The inside of the library. This was the market area. Other side of the wall. Apparently there was a garden in the middle of it. Of course, it's not there now. It's nothing. That is a blurry picture. And that is the city's amphitheater. Apparently, they used to have concerts here until like 10 years ago. Then they decided, okay, we keep doing concerts, it's just going to get more damage than it is. We need to fix it. How having no sexual urges whatsoever would be. I'm sure it would have been. I mean, a lot of stuff like that's lost to the ages, though, like the Gardens of Babylon, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. And here you can see there's another cat over there. Right there. And there's the kitty close up. Another kitty. Part of my finger in a doge. A doge. So I had to look into it because it was weirdly hazy a lot of the days. And this is sand blowing in from the Arabian Peninsula that's obscuring, making things look super hazy. It feels like something that would be disconnecting from normal human experience. It'd make it harder to relate to people in a certain way. This is Istanbul. You can tell because of the way it is. And my God, has there never been a city that has such traffic issues that I've ever been in. Lot of very pretty buildings in Istanbul. I'll say that, but geez, they need to like figure something out. So I got the lowdown from the tour guide. Funny thing about Turkey, everybody hates the president, it seems like. At least the tour guides all did. Exactly. That building over there is a huge mosque. And according to the tour guide, the government built that 5 years ago instead of building hospitals, universities, and schools that they need. That is the Blue Mosque there. It's an old building. That is the Hagia Sophia, and it was kind of a mess. We didn't get to go in it because we didn't have the time, but it's under reconstruction at the moment anyway, so there's not a ton you can see. And this is the royal palace of the Ottoman Empire family people. The people whose names I tend to forget. And the gardens are still there. That's the gateway to the inner palace, currently under reconstruction. I agree. It's a very different kind of architecture. Water fountain. That's the king's or the sultan's sofa. He and his advisors would sit there and make decisions. A hell of a sofa. These are a lot of artifacts that are kept at the palace for viewing. There were a lot of armed guards in this room. Very comfortable decisions, you're right. I couldn't get the greatest pictures because people kept shoving their way through. It was very crowded. Lots of gemstones. Yes, the self-given awards, as one does. You can see here I have a picture of somebody taking a picture of something. It's photoception. I'm not going to argue it. I like shiny things. Oh no, it's me. Whew. Oh, I'm still there. Terrifying. Old books. Finally, we're at the candlesticks and back outside. The next place that we were going to, I believe, would have been the Blue Mosque, but they were going to be holding a service, so we went to the Grand Bazaar instead, which is a place I've been to once, and that was more than enough. This fountain was a gift from Germany, I think, to the Sultan. That's from Egypt. Stolen, of course. Apparently, we're just at the Blue Mosque now. I do think it was probably one of the prettiest buildings we saw on the trip, or it was the prettiest building that we saw on the trip. I'll give him one thing, a lot of detail. This is inside. Yeah, I mean, what the hell is Turkey thinking? They need to give it to the British to put it in a museum. Then that's the Hagia Sophia again. Which used to be a Greek Orthodox church. Ah, Costco. Not only are they a giant retailer in America, but they're shipping as well. I took a video of something. 202-40523. Ah, here it is. No, we're missing the codec for it. You can't play anything off your phone. Yeah, watch me. I'll play it off my phone. Apparently, I won't play it off my phone. You know, this kind of stuff that really ticks me off. No, you can't see this video because you don't have the right codec installed. It's 99 cents to buy the codec. Like, no, it's not. I disagree with you. And I will make it run on principle. So while that runs, here we are sailing through the Dandelion Strait, as my mom calls it, also known as the Dardanelles. There was a bridge. And now we are... fuck. I forgot the name of the island. We're on a Greek island, whose name I forget. This is the one with the most cats. So Greece has ongoing... Yes, the Dandelion Straits. So Greece also has ongoing projects to rebuild a lot of their old ruins, but they are not putting the money into it. So this is more how it has been. That is a second generation column right there. Those are the lions. That is a cesspool. I believe it used to be a fountain, but hasn't been fountaining for a long time. You know what I mean. It's supposed to be the Greek god of a good time. I forget his name. That's his penis. Part of it. Apparently he broke it. Kitty. This was somebody's house. Way back when. Yes, Dionysius. I fixed the video. Had to re-encode it. That is the upstairs. There's not a lot of it. Very small upstairs area. It's about right there. 2 feet by 2 feet. It's another kitty. That one has a dock here because it's been fixed. No kittens for it. That is a Roman sewer. And that is another amphitheater there. This one's not in as good a shape as the one over in Turkey is. This one's also a lot older, though. Another kitty. Another kitty. Another kitty. Kitty. And another kitty. And another kitty. And another kitty. Yeah, I told you there were lots of cats. That's a big rich person. You can tell that they have a small penis because of the size of their boat. Now, this is Athens. Now, I'll be perfectly honest. If I'd never had to go to Athens again in my life, I would be very happy. I don't like cities as is, but I mean, ugh, Jesus. At least American cities have traffic management built into a lot of their infrastructure. I don't remember what this area was, but it was built during the Roman times. Because that's Hadrian's Gate there. And it led into this area. And currently they're rebuilding it, obviously. But it's like, damn, those are big columns. That's the Parthenon. Currently under heavy reconstruction. I don't know what that building is. I just thought it looked cool. Finding place of relief. Yeah, we kind of got ripped off in Greece or in Athens a lot. Don't trust the cab drivers there. They'll overcharge you for no reason. So this is in a museum. It was kind of funny seeing a lot of this stuff because it's like, this is a recreation of what's currently in the British Museum. This is a recreation of what's currently in the British Museum. Yeah, there was a lot of that. It's my family. Bye, family. And they built the museum on top of ruins. And the museum is full of stuff that they pulled out of the ruins and stuff from the Parthenon. That's whole. And that's the museum donation fund right there. It's always the British. Yeah. The city of Athens goes as far as the eye can see. So this is up at the Parthenon now. That is Templeton Nike? Nikki? Apparently, the Parthenon was partially blown up during a siege of Athens along like 200 years ago, 150 years ago. Ha ha ha, I see what you did there. There's the roommate. I don't know what he's pointing at. Oh, he's just adjusting his backpack. I think that horse is being squashed. There's a cannon or Parthenon. I took the elevator up with my mom because she has a hard time walking. So that was the elevator. It is very pretty. I think I'd prefer not to be in its large city though. Kitty. As well as the Athenian Agora. Kitty with kittens. This building was completely remade. It's a museum now. I don't know what it was originally. But they rebuilt it from what was originally there. That's how it originally was, the Agora. There's the hotel. There's the sex shop next to the hotel. Apparently, they had the Olympics here at this arena. It's actually a very pretty arena. I'll give him that. And there's the airport that I hated in Pittsburgh. And that's it. I think I sent you this picture too. And we are just in time. Ugh. I saw a funny clip of that the other day. I'll see if I can send it to you later. Okay, Rue, take it easy. I'll catch you next week. I think we've done Dead Space 2 weeks in a row now, so next week should be Horizon Zero Dawn. All right, take it easy. I'll give the cat some pets for you. Will do.